Well, as most of you know that follow me on my social media platforms, long before I get to KDKA, especially during the week, we spend a full day pretty much blogging, promoting, talking about the big issues of the day. Well, before we get to the hard-hitting stuff later tonight, stuff that we need to talk about and your opinion is important, this is from yesterday's Pittsburgh Post-Gazette, the local section. Let's begin on a very positive note. That, of course, Edgar Thompson and the great USW, those workers celebrating and cheering the deal. So I see a story within the last 24 hours that I've been sitting on to get back here, and I said, you know what? We'll do all of our due diligence and take care of business from the home studio, but when we hit the airwaves after Paul is done with that news at 6, we're going to be all hopeful and all in on the biggest story that should be making us all smile. Now they're saying they're going to be closing on this deal, Nippon and U.S. Steel, by June 18th. Last time I checked my daily planner, that's just a few days away. I'm ecstatic. Just moments ago, the Pittsburgh Business Times, which I love to dive into because it's always about business, union vowing to definitely hold Nippon accountable. I knew that, no doubt. But I do know this. This is something that is going to change the face of this region. This is something that is going to change the face of steel manufacturing in America. It may be the Mon Valley, but it will be the Ohio Valley, the Beaver Valley, and beyond. This will have global implications. All of us struggling with so many of these stories that Paul's been reporting on and I've been talking about and we will talk about later should try to focus and keep our eye on the prize. And this is a first-class, first-prize, award-winning story. Do you understand what this is going to do for all of us? It's going to reset the bar and get us back to where we rightfully belong when it comes to not just manufacturing, but steel manufacturing in Western Pennsylvania. But I would like to take time to thank those from Nippon, from that great country of Japan, their leadership and what they have given us an opportunity. I will always be indebted to the country of Japan and Nippon Steel for doing something that I never thought in my lifetime that I would be able to pass on to my 3 children, 2 in their 20s, 1 in their 30s, and yes, grandchildren as well. They now will be able to continue to say, when someone says, oh, where are you from? Even if they don't live in the heart of that city of neighborhoods, when they reply, whether on vacation, out of town, or that first acquaintance, I'm from Pittsburgh. Oh, yeah, the Steel City. That's exactly who we are, thanks to Nippon. Now let's show them our gratitude, and I'm sure we will, and get it done.